Hi guys, it's a Not Tuesday down in Dirty Woodscraft. Stay with me. Okay, this is going to be some of that long ago knowledge that I'm dredging back up for you. Suppose you've got a hunk of real tough meat, like a deer heart, that you're wanting to stew. You're wanting to cook it. Or some other cut of meat that's just going to have to cook for hours and hours to get it tender. How do you do that and not have to stay in camp and constantly feed a fire? Well, there was a technique that was used in the past that was called an automatic stew fire, or automatic stew pot fire, or automatic feeding fire. Any one of the above would qualify. So what you need is, you need your stew pot, and you need one of those string trammels like I taught you how to make so you can hang your pot off of an improvised tripod. And you need to dig a hole in the ground. Now let me show you how to dig that hole. Stay with me. Okay, you're going to take your pot and you're going to set it on the ground. And then you're going to take a stick and you're going to clear around it. But you're going to come out about 2 inches all the way around that pot. Staying about 2 inches out, you want to draw a circle 2 inches wider than your cooking pot. Now you're going to dig straight down to a depth of 1 foot, keeping the walls as vertical as you can as you dig straight down. Now, once you got your hole in place, you're going to lay sticks across the top of it and you're going to build a fire. You want the coals to fall down into the hole. Makes, fairly small, light stuff, inch and a quarter, something like that, and burn fairly quickly so it falls down into it. Now, once you've got the fire going down there, you want to hang your pot on your tripod, and you want to take it and hang the pot so that about 2 inches of the pot itself sits down below the surface of the ground. Okay? Now comes the next step. The next step is your wood. You want thumb size, probably no bigger than an inch, maybe 1.5 inches at biggest, wood. You want to start with some nice dry stuff initially. And what you're going to do with that pot hanging there in that hole is you're going to stick the sticks down into the hole around the pot. Now, since you want these sticks longer than the pot and hole combination, they want to stick up almost to the top when you stick them in there. Now, what's going to happen here is, as the fire at the bottom, which is in a hole, is not able to flare up a lot because it needs oxygen, but it's a bed of coals. And these sticks all the way around it are going to start burning. As they burn, they self-feed down, much like a rocket stove does today. So the pot sitting there with the stick between it and the edge of the hole will help guide the stick down into the hole. Every so often you come by and just add new sticks back to the set. Every so often add a green stick or two into there. Woods like red oak can start out green, will burn, and will produce coals eventually. So it can lengthen the process. You see what I'm saying? So I want this to stay at a good simmer for 6 or 7 hours. I check the water in it occasionally, give it a little stir, but I add my sticks around the side. Now I can go on and do other projects close by, but I don't have to sit here and tend the fire to keep a low fire going. The fact that the fire sits in a hole limits the oxygen. So it burns a good bed of coals and it produces X heat, but it doesn't flare up much. Any flame that run up here on the side, the stick will slide down and smother it. Thus, you keep a continuous heat on that pot. Now, here's a picture of this from the 1934, I believe it is, or 1936, Boy Scout Campfires Manual, when it talks specifically about how to use this old technique. There's nothing new in the world, guys, just old ideas brought back. Try this out next time you need to do a long, slow cooking. I hope this helps, guys, and gives you some new ideas. Till next time, I'm Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft. Wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.